Hi guys, my name is Ali Yunus from Century 21 Regal. I'm a real estate agent in Durham area. I'm working as a real estate agent for past 5 to 6 years. Stay tuned, I will be on TVchaar and I will bring you guys a lot of information about real estate, buying, selling, commercial.
Hello everybody and welcome to Studio Chaar time only on TVchaar concept by HEIMA Camp. I am your host SAKSHI RASTOGI for the day and I'm here with a guest again. Today we have in our studio Mr. Ali Yunus, who is a real estate agent at Century 21 in the Durham region. So let's get this started. Hello Mr. Yunus and welcome to Studio Chaar production. How are you doing?
I'm doing good and thank you very much for having me here at the TVchaar.
My pleasure, my pleasure. So today, Mr. Ali Yunus is going to tell us about the brokerage world and how things are going currently and some of his current projects. So let's get it started, guys. So before we begin, do you want to just brief about yourself a bit to our viewers at who you are and your brief background, please?
Yes, definitely. Hi, my name is Ali Yunus. I work with Century 21 Regal for past 6 years and I'm in sales business for past 25 years and I work in the area of Durham region and as well as Scarborough. So I work in the region of Durham as well as Scarborough. I work in commercial, residential and pre-construction from buying, selling and leasing. And that's basically what I do.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. And do you want to tell more about your journey in depth and like your experience in working in this industry?
Yes, I can talk a little bit about it in terms of, so I started working before with a builder a little bit for a few months and then that gave me a little bit of confidence in terms of, okay, this is what I want to do. Then I got my license, I joined the brokerage, from the brokerage I started my business. I started in residential. From residential, now I'm doing both residential and commercial, and also pre-construction. In a nutshell, this is more or less how I started.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Talking about that, you know, right now the situation is kind of not like that kind of tight for everybody in the world. So, do you want to talk about like what's the current situation in the market and brief our viewers about it?
Yes, before I start with my personal experience, I would say like in the market, the Canadian market, or especially the Toronto and the surrounding GTA, the market is pretty hot. It's unbelievable hot. Maybe one of the major boosters is the interest rate that is pretty low. Yes. And there's a lot of first-time home buyers that have been on the sidelines for quite a long time, and they are making the move now.
Oh, yeah.
But personally, now in my side of the business, I've been working with a lot of buyers, and we've been putting offers out there, and it's unbelievable. Like when we put in one offer, it got rejected. Second, it's been like a multiple offer for one house. It's going back in the days in 2016, if I'm not wrong, that we are going like bidding war.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So, as you said, you think it's a good time to buy and sell, right? To deal, basically.
It's a seller's market. It's a seller's market. If you're a buyer, yeah, you will have your challenges out there, but you will get what you want if the finances permit.
True. So, is there any current project you're working on?
Yes, I'm working with the builder in Scarborough. It's a very good project in a very hot area. It's a location is superb, like nearby the 401, nearby the University of Toronto. It's a very good location, and they have a lot of incentives because the project is ready to move in. Closing, it's very flexible in between 30 days to 90 days, and down payment 5%. That these days is not easy to get a builder who's offering you 5% down payment. And they have a lot of layouts, like from 1 bedroom all the way to 3 bedrooms. And there is other incentives that I have negotiated with them, that if you guys are interested, first-time home buyers or investors or families that they want to make that step to move into a property, this is the right time. You can get in touch with me and give me a call, and I can go with you guys with more detail about acquiring these properties. Okay?
That's nice.
Yeah, you can watch the virtual tour, and we'll give you a glimpse of the property. It's like a 3-bedroom with all the upgrades, and if you need any additional information, you can get in touch with me. Yeah.
It's good to know about the current situation, and still there are projects and such luxurious projects going on.
Right.
So, talking about that, do you have any advices for the new first timers, basically people who are buying home for the first time? Because I know we had a conversation about newbies. So, do you want to just suggest something to them?
Yeah, it's not only for first-time home buyers, even for families that they want to make that step, and they always contemplating what is needed and what are the requirements for this market and the finances and all that. My first opinion, my first advice, not opinion, is first looking into your finances. Make sure your finances are straightened up, your credit score, your jobs and all that, and consult a financial advisor if it's necessary. And then you can approach one of the banks or mortgage agents, and they will get you the pre-approval. Once you have the pre-approval, you know how much you can spend out there, and then look the house according to your budget or according to your pre-approval. Or you can look into me, like I'm a real estate agent here. You can get in touch with me. I can help you guys look for a residential, detached, townhouses, or a condo.
Thank you for all those advices. So I had another question, which I'm pretty sure all our viewers might have. What do you have to say or offer people who are struggling with their credits? Because there are people out there who are really struggling and thinking twice about buying a property or whether they should buy it or not. So do you have anything to say about that to them?
Yes, because every person does have a different story from another one, different credits. Like it's not like a exact science. Okay, you have a bad credit or you have a struggling credit, and I do have. Your story will be different from mine.
Oh yes.
When you come to me and say, "Okay, Ali, I want to buy a house, but I do have a bad credit," and I look at your credit score, and accordingly I will advise you. I have a team of people that they do work with me from mortgage agents that they can take a look and they can say, you know what, okay, we will gonna help this way or that way. But there are certain scenarios that people do miss a lot of payments and they're very bad credit. We try to work in their credit and let them know, say, you know what, now won't be the right moment for you to buy a house. Maybe you have to wait 6 months, maybe a year, and then for them we can kind of start looking for a house for you. Because it's a very, I won't say sensitive, but it's an issue that it's a very personal of each person that is struggling with that credit for different reasons. And when they come with us to a credit score and say, okay, I have the money, I have this and I have that, but my credit score is pretty bad. And then we look each person different, and I approach to my team and I let them know, okay, this my client does have this situation, how we can tackle this. And actually they come with the best advice possible out there. And they tell me, okay, well, maybe the client needs to wait a little bit and build the credit, or maybe they need to put a little bit more down payment. For different scenarios, there are different solutions.
So do you have any specific experience of what you cracked and like something like that?
I have situations out there, especially like with people with bad credit. I have a lot of business people that they have bad credits out there, and they do have money, and they are willing to pay more down payment, but they have missed in that stage, I don't know if I think so 6 or 7 years in their credit. And there are situations out there, like we sometimes in certain cases we advise them to go to a B lender instead of going a lender, that the A lender does have more strict rules and all that. But yeah, there's always a way. It's in certain scenarios you have to wait. You have to build that credit. You can't do a magic trick there in order to get the mortgage.
Oh yeah, for sure. So another tricky question for you from my side.
Wow, it's a lot of tricky questions here.
Yeah. So why should our viewers or anybody come to you for the like real estate advices? But like, what's the underlying magic into you?
It's like I said, I'm in the business for 6 years. I'm 25 years in sales. I do have a big sphere of influence in terms of people in the same business. I have a team of from mortgage agents, from lawyers, from other agents. They do work with me. We share information. That if you are coming and talking to me, say, hey, Ali, I wanna buy a house, but what are you offering me? It's a process.
True.
I need to know, first of all, I'm not gonna say, okay, SAKSHI, let's go buy houses. No, first of all I need to know who you are, like what is your income, what is your credit score, and then I take the new step of, okay, start looking into listings, start looking at the specification or the criteria of the houses that you are looking for. And then we make that move, and I advise you, okay, let's do this, let's do that, depending on what you're looking for. Sometimes people, they are looking at a certain house, they looks very nice, very beautiful from inside, but there's something wrong in the structure of the property, or the layout is not the right layout. And I advise them, okay, this is not the right property, we should kind of consider other properties. Yeah.
That's nice.
Because if you are buying a first house or buying a second house, knowing that story behind that, okay, you're buying a first, you're buying a second house, then I know, okay, this is not your first house, this is your second house. It means it's an investment property, that we have to look investment property for you, depending which crowd or which tenants you're kind of catering to. If you're looking for students or you're looking for family, then we will go and look for a house in those areas and under your budget.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So, and how can our viewers contact you? Like, do you want to just share your contact details? What's the best thing?
My phone number is the best, 416-833-6035. You can text me, you can WhatsApp me. This is the best way of contact. And if you want to email me, you can email it to me. It's ALI, my first name, my last name, _777@yahoo.ca, or you can go to my Century 21 email, or even you can get in touch with me through my website, alijustsold.com. Thank you.
So yes guys, this was Mr. Ali Yunus with us, who told us about his upcoming projects, about his experience, and had a lot of advices. So thank you so much, Mr. Yunus, for joining us today and briefing about like the condition which is going on, and obviously telling about your project which is currently going on. So I hope you had a great time in being in the studio.
I had an excellent time, and thank you very much for having me here, and I'm looking forward for more opportunities like this.
Oh yes, so guys, this is not it. We are gonna have another interview where he's gonna talk about his projects in depth, and you'll get to know lots and lots of information the way he said in the promo. So if you have any kind of concerns or queries about buying or thinking of buying or selling a home, then do contact Mr. Ali Yunus and he'll help you out and book an appointment to know about proper market situation which is going on. So guys, stay tuned. This was Mr. Ali Yunus and host Sakshi Rastogi signing off from Studio Chaar presents Studio Chaar Time, only on TVchaar, concept by HEIMA. So stay tuned.
Hi guys, my name is Ali Yunus from Century 21 Rico. I'm a real estate agent in Durham area. I'm working as a real estate agent for past 5 to 6 years. Stay tuned, I will be on TVchaar and I will bring you guys a lot of information about real estate, buying, selling, commercial.